Alright, back to the project here. And we've got, let's take a little bit more off these legs. Kind of getting in between the legs here. Got a piece jammed in there. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and draw our little scarf. Let me bring this down just a little bit more in here. Get those marks out of there. Okay. He's cold. He'll have a heavy coat on. A little bit off that arm. A little bit off that one. No big deal. We'll get to that later. All right, let's go ahead and come across here and up with our scarf. I'm going to bring it all the way back to the back here. Just like this. I'm going to take my knife. We'll cut. Okay. Same here. I'm going to cut into that. Okay. Now, when we come to the front, we want to be not cut. Let me see. Let me just do this right here. Okay. We want to be careful when we come to the front here. Because what we want to do is we want to draw down this area of the scarf here, okay? And then we're going to kind of come up like that and then bring it up to join this piece right here, okay? And then from underneath there, we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to come up like this, okay? So I'm going to cut down here and remove that wood up here, okay? And I'm going to cut down here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, okay? Where it stands out. All right, and I'm going to cut just like this, see? And then I'm going to come across here. I'm going to cut that, make it stand out, all right? Now, I'm going to redraw this one over here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, okay? But we've got this one here drawn, and I want to come all the way up like this. See how the scarf shows? Now, from here we're coming down, and that's where it meets. I'm going to come like this, way out here with another, about halfway up with another scarf, okay? Ooh, boy, I grabbed for that knife and it. I'm watching the carving and I'm not watching the knife, and I nicked myself. All right. I nicked myself, and I'm going to have to go get a Band-Aid. See what I did? I nicked myself, folks. I do. And I didn't even do it carving. I did it reaching for the knife, you know. But so you that are squeamish, it's the blood's going to get on the carving, okay? All right. It's going to get on it, so I'm going to have to go put a Band-Aid on it just for a second. It's not a bad cut. In fact, it's barely even a nick at all. But when you nick yourself, you're going to bleed a little bit. And that's okay. Even with a glove on, you can do it. You can do it, folks. It's just that what I did is, and I'll tell you what I did. I had the knife like this, and when I reached for the knife, the tip of it, it nicked me, is what it did. And that's all right. It's okay. Okay? And what I want you to do is to come and up underneath here and let that scarf piece come from underneath, see? All right. There we go. Oh, I may not even bleed. I don't know. I'm not bleeding that much. I didn't even nick myself. I just scraped myself is what I did on this time. But when you carve, you're going to have those little run-ins, little problems. Okay. So let's continue. So let's get this coat down a little bit. We've got our and let's go ahead and extend let's go ahead and extend the hem of the coat right here, see? And we're just going to make a cut there and a cut here to show that is the bottom hem of the coat, or the okay. We'll cut a little bit more on this one. Bring that out just a little bit. Just a little bit more. There we go. See that? There we go. And this comes through this way. Pretty tough little scarf. See how the scarf now fits around his neck? See that? All right, now we want to take, and at the bottom of that scarf we want to make a little, as we say, I'm going to bring this camera down just a little bit. I think I'm kind of getting out of your range just a little bit, just a tiny bit. There we go. Where you can see it a little bit better. And we're going to cut, not deep, but just cut from the inside here. See how we're doing that? Where it's got that little, that's where the little tassel is going to be. On each one. Okay? All right, looking good.